Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 57 of my modded survival series. If you recall from the last episode, we basically created this industrial apiary because we're going to start doing some bee breeding. And this has been running for maybe a couple of hours, real world hours. It's basically because of the automation upgrade, it's been feeding back the princess and the other drones and constantly creating mundane combs. Don't really care much for the attuned queen or anything like that, but it was more of an example of what we can do. I don't even know what you can use mundane cones for. Honey, magic wax, beeswax, really nothing worth it. So what I want to do today is probably work on more of the machines, and I know that I'm going to need quite a bit of inventory space. So I was thinking that I might actually create a small AE system over there. I think that would be pretty fantastic. So I need a crafting terminal, which is that guy right there. Do I even have that stuff? Almost. ME terminal, almost. What do I need for that? Annihilation core. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. That was pretty simple. Alright, so now crafting terminal. That should be good. And probably maybe a 4K drive to start us out on. You've seen all of this stuff, really nothing new here. It's just a matter of getting a basic setup so that I can start grabbing all of the inventory. And I might use an interface. I don't know if this will support it without a controller, but might as well see if I can do it this way. That way we can at least pump things into it. So the next thing that I would like to look at is probably the centrifuge, because if you remember, the centrifuge is used to just deal with the combs, and this should be fairly simple, just needing a little bit of glass. There we go. And I think I only need really one of these for now. I could create a couple, but I don't think that's really necessary. And sturdy casing, yeah. I was thinking frame. There we go. Please. There we go. Centrifuge. All right. So, in order to let's set a goal for ourselves. The goal that I want to do is create a Yellorium drone and queen and all of that. And that is going to take quite a bit of mutations. So this is basically crossbreeding a couple of different bee species. I don't think it's species. Maybe it's species? Yeah, that's like high school geography or biology there. But so it looks like a nuclear princess and glittering drone, and a glittering drone is made from a corroded and imperial and blah 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 blah. But you can see that there's a couple of ways of doing it. We can either stick bees together in one of the old school forestry apiaries. That's going to give you a 2% chance, but I think with a Mutatron, kind of interesting name, it's going to be 100% chance, which is a lot better for me, and I think that's going to speed up the playthrough on the bees quite a bit. So let me go ahead and create a Mutatron. It looks like there's a Mutatron and an advanced Mutatron. I kind of think that I should get a advanced Mutatron. Wow, and I do not have anything for this. Bronze, I need some of those receptacles. Yeah. 3 of those, I believe. There we go. And just leave that in there. Advanced Mutatron. Genetic processors. Oh wait, I need this guy first. And I need a mutagen tank. That one shouldn't be too difficult to do. Alright, what am I missing now? Genetics processor, power supply. Genetics processor. Oh, I already have one. Power supply. Go ahead and craft one of those guys up. Good thing that I did the recipe in the last episode. And I'm assuming this is a sturdy casing. Seems to always be sturdy casings. Yep, there it is. Mutatron. Alright, so now I want the advanced Mutatron, I believe. I don't know. I could be completely wrong on this, but it looks like I need a couple more of these genetic processors. Do I not have a genetic processor? Processor? Did I not create the recipe for that? Processor. I guess I didn't create the recipe for that. I swore I did. It's a storage cell. Wow. I must have completely missed that. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to do that again. So diamond, bam bam. I need 2 of those. Oh, this is a processing pattern, so there we go. 2 of those. Quartz, I need 2 of those. There we go. And a pulsating chipset, 1 of these. Alright, so I gotta do all of this again. Hopefully this wasn't going to take too long. There we go. Genetics processor. And I will not clear it out that time. Alright, so, where was I? Advanced Mutatron. Let's see if we can get it this time. Alright, so I need another power module. Get that going. I need some quartz. I do not recall where that goes. Advanced Mutatron. And I guess I only needed 1 and 4 gears. Not too terrible. I think it's just a matter of time it's taking. Alright, let's see if the processor's done, and it is. So let's go ahead and encode that pattern, and let's place it in here this time. I think I just cleared out the pattern the last time I did that, so I should be able to click on processor, and if everything works out okay, lasers are going. Nice. Do not know how long that's gonna take. Oh wait. Oh wait. I guess I needed the chips in there. Oops. My bad. Alright, so now it's gonna go. Cool. I think it messed up the recipe. Not sure why the ender pearl's still in there. Yeah, I think the priority was wrong, and it probably created a redstone chipset on accident, but that's fine. So processing, there we go. Cool. Advanced Mutatron. Alright, so now Gendustry. In order to use one of these, you might have noticed, I don't think it's actually in here, but you might have noticed that it used mutagen, which is going to require us creating a mutagen producer. Okay. Don't have any of that stuff. Alright, bronze, 2 power supplies. I need to probably memorize those recipes before clearing it out. There we go, got the 2 power supplies. Producer. I need a hopper, 2 gears, mutagen tank. Let me just create the mutagen tank here. Can I do that and just pull one out? Thank you. And reducer. Gears. Okay, cool. That doesn't look too terrible. You and you. You. Sturdy casing, as always. And then the top was a hopper. I do not have a hopper. So chest. And a little bit of iron. Gives me a hopper, and that should be it. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a couple of tanks for this stuff. And I think that I should just use maybe the open blocks tanks. These are probably a safe bet. I don't think I need a lot of mutagen, because if I look at mutagen, just looking at how to produce it, you have to throw objects into it, and based on that object you get a certain amount of mutagen. Looks like a redstone block is going to be 900, so I'm assuming that redstone by itself is going to be 100. Yeah. Yellorium is 1,000. That's not actually bad for 1 ingot of yellorium, and assuming that we actually get to the yellorium B, it could be self-sufficient. So let me actually grab a stack of that, and let's see how far this will take us. And I'll probably put this stuff down here against this wall. I think that's going to be my little lab area. And of course I hear one of those hobgoblins. I don't know where he's at. I tried searching for him, and I cannot locate him anywhere. Alright, so advanced Mutatron. I really don't know where I should put these. I'll probably be moving them at some point. And it does look like they're getting power, which is good. Nice. And if I were to put one of these guys in there, wow, that's going to take a long time, huh? Alright. I do not know if it auto-ejects in there. If not, I do have the tanks available. But it might be a little bit before we can even get to that point. The other thing that I wanted to look at is the little tiny AE system. I think that's going to be good right here. And you know what? I forgot one thing as part of the AE system. I'm still getting used to the newer version of applied energistics. There is a power something. Might be energy. Let me just type applied energistics, and this is going to be this little guy right here, energy acceptor. And I'm hoping that was just glass. Ah, where'd it go? Nope, that was a matter condenser. Energy cell. There we go. Yeah, nope, that's quartz glass. Quartz glass. Let me create 4 of those guys. Because we do need to be able to convert the RF power into AE power. And it looks like this is being used. Quartz glass. Alright, there we go. Cool. So hopefully I have everything this time. I don't know why I keep doing that. Because I'm lazy and don't want to walk, apparently. And I am going to place this guy right there, right under here. And where did my conduits go? Right there. And that should give me power. Put my drive in, and of course I don't have a conduit on me, or cable. So let me grab one cable there. Bam. Bam. Nice. Alright, so I do not know if this will actually work. Oh, cool. I think that worked. Yay! Alright, so if that's the case, then I should be able just to take these item conduits, run up here, and just bring it around, I guess. And I'm just going to bring it over. I don't know what I'm going to use these for long term, but this should allow me to insert there. And get a wrench. Bam. Extract. Always. Alright. I think that's going to work. And I should have combs. Nice. Alright, so I should be able to grab, where's my terminal? Let me just grab all of the combs that I already have in the other AE system. Drones, all of these guys. And my inventory's full. That should work. Sweet. Alright, centrifuge time. I am probably going to be rearranging this stuff at some point, but it might be worthwhile just to see what this can do. And I am going to throw these mundane combs in here. And you can see with a little bit of power, and it uses RF, which is good. This will actually start producing things like honey drops and beeswax. I could probably start exporting this stuff as well. Magic wax, that's kind of cool. And I think that'll work. Sweet. Alright, let's see if this mutagen is there, and it looks like it did auto-eject into the advanced Mutatron, which is good. So I think it's just a matter of taking a look at the Yellorium bee. And if this is our goal, how do I get there? Let me probably start with the glittering one. That's a corroded and imperial. So which one would be easier to go down? Noble and majestic. I do not know my bees too well. Alright, so I need a cultivated. So how do I do a cultivated? A common and a forest. Okay. Common and a forest. Common. I do not have a common. Okay. Let me just double check in my AE system over here. Valiant, Steadfast, Rocky, and Princess-wise, yeah, about the same. Alright, so let me figure out the path to get to the Yellorium bee, and I'll be right back. Alright, I figured out the first step, and it's going to be a rocky and a forest. So let me go ahead and grab a drone from the rocky, but there's something else that I need, and I am going to create this as a crafting recipe, which is going to be lab stuff. Might be easier to type Gendustry. And this is going to be labware right there. Whew. So this requires a diamond, but it does give you 16 labware, which is fine. I don't know if I have the recipe for glass panes, so I should probably create a recipe for glass panes. There we go. And I don't have any patterns, of course. I am running out of patterns left and right. Alright, just grab me one, please. Hello. Guess I'm waiting for the sag mill or something. There we go. Cool, thank you. So let me go ahead and throw these in there. You can go there, you can go there, that's fine. Alright, so labware. Let's go ahead and create 30. That'll do 2 sets. That should be fine. Let me just go ahead and grab that for now, and I'll grab the others later. And if I come over here, you can see that I went ahead and put the entire stack of yellorium in there, and it's been producing the mutagen, which is pretty cool. So if I throw these bees in there, it looks like you have the ability to select, which is very, very cool. There's no more chance. With forestry, there's always that chance. So if I do like a common, hello, common, princess, common, rocky princess. I'm surprised that it doesn't show up whenever you type in common. Can I do that one? No. There we go. So let me hit R on this guy, and you can see that there's a 15% chance with a forest and a meadows. And there's like 33 pages of different combinations that can give you a common, but a lot of them are different percentages. I'm just going with what I have, which is the rocky and the forest, and that's a 15% chance. Basically, you would have to put it into the apiary over and over and over. But with this, I can just select which one I actually want, and it's going to use the mutagen as well as RF, and oh, gotta select it. Cool, because some B combinations will actually give you multiple options. Probably don't want any others besides this one, but now we have our common, and I should be able to come in here, stop you guys, put my common B in. Since this is a queen, I don't need a drone. It's basically already a combination of a princess and a drone. So now it's just a matter of waiting for this. So I think this is pretty cool. I am actually going to create a few more of this industrial apiaries. That way I can play around with this a little bit longer. But before I do that, I guess there's one other thing that I would like to get. I don't know if I can get it yet. I'll find out. And that is going to be the Eliezer. I don't know if I even need this, and it does look like I need a carpenter, so let me create a carpenter. There we go. And of course I need bronze. Give me a bunch of bronze, please. Sturdy casing. Thank you. Alright, so carpenter. There we go. Nice. And where's my glass? Guess I don't have any crafted up right now. Hopefully this doesn't require too much time. There's 1 and 3. I don't know why it did it in that order. Alright, so I forgot the recipe for a Eliezer. We will need diamond, glass panes, tin, and redstone. Tin, bam, diamond, bam, redstone, and glass panes. There we go. Cool. So essentially, I don't know if I'm going to need this in here. Probably don't need it in here. But I am going to anyways, only because it's close to what I want. So there we go. And not you, I wanted you. Trying to remember this. I think this is it. Eliezer. And I need water apparently. What can I do about water? I think if I grab a couple of buckets, those have milk in it. Do I have any buckets? Yes, I do. Let me run downstairs real quick. There we go. Probably should move that travel anchor down here. Here we go. There's some water. Let me just double check. How much water did this need? About 2 buckets worth, I guess, because it's actually creating it. Okay, that works for me. And my centrifuge should be done. Wow, that created quite a bit of honey drops. That is cool. The nice thing about that is I need honey drops to run the Eliezer. And that is taking a very long time. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Eliezer. Alright, so here, the Eliezer basically allows you to figure out all of the bee stuff. So let me go ahead and throw in my honey drops in there. And if I were to put my attuned drone, if you remember, it basically says, I'm pointing at my monitor again, it says unknown genome right there, but whenever you put it in the analyzer, the Eliezer, now you can hold shift and it'll show all of the different traits for these bees. So now that they've been analyzed, it'll remember that. You can easily see it. Shows what they produce, possible mutations, which is kind of cool. We'll play around with that at some point. I don't know if it'll work if we're bypassing the forestry stuff, but we'll have to figure that one out. Might be a little bit easier to see it this way. But yeah, might want to start taking off traits for these, like any kind of lifespan or fertility or speed, things like that. And we'll have to play with that in a different episode, I think. But now, if I run upstairs, looks like it's nighttime, so I can't do anything. For the time being, I am going to disable the extracting because I kind of want to see what the common provides. I don't know if it's run through a full cycle yet. I guess we could tell. Maybe not. It didn't have a drone in there or anything, but I don't think it actually produced anything. Maybe that mundane comb, not sure. So let me let it run a couple of cycles. Probably wouldn't hurt to have additional princesses and drones. I don't think I can get a princess back from it, but at least the drones, so that if I ever need to breed again or use the Mutatron to convert the common into something else, I won't have to go through the entire process all over again. So let me go ahead and let it run a few times and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and this is going to take a while. I am reaching the wrapping up point of this episode, but I did decide to go ahead and put whatever bees that I have in here, and you can see that I have the issue with not daytime, and I'm tired of going back in there to sleep, so I went ahead and created these light upgrades. If you look at Gendustry, these are very simple to do. It's just the upgrade frame, glowstone, and some glass around it, and once I pop one of these guys in, all of a sudden it's all good to go. So that actually helps out quite a bit. Rocky, we don't have to worry about light. I think it actually prefers the dark, if I'm not mistaken. Nocturnal, so yeah, this one only works at night. I think I might be able to create a dark one. I'm not sure what that one's going to be. What's the opposite of a light upgrade? And I did notice that there are plains emulation, there's desert emulation, things like that. I think those could be used instead of this stuff. So if I were to have created a plains emulation upgrade, I think that would have prevented me from having to use these cooler and humidifier upgrades in this one. But I don't know why these others work, such as the attuned queen, because it looks like the temperature has to be normal and high to be able to use this. Let me just throw this guy in the Eliezer real quick. They always have like a plus or minus, and it looks like this is just 0 tolerance for humidity. So I don't know why it's actually working in here whenever this one was complaining about the humidity and the temperature. Maybe there's a glitch and so that whenever this one has the upgrades, it affects a larger area. Because I did notice that there's a territory of a 9x6x9, so I'm wondering if because of it being in close proximity it's able to do that. I do not know, but I'm not going to complain. Looks like I do need some flowers for this. Marshy Queen, I'll have to figure out what flower it actually likes. I think it should be just in here. Flower type is a mushroom. That's not too bad. It's kind of a weird flower to like. So let me grab a mushroom real quick. I think I can just plop it down here, right? No, it requires some darkness. Oop. Let me just do that. Nope, still not dark enough. How do I make you dark enough? Or maybe it has to grow on cobble? I do not remember how to grow a mushroom. Alright, so I am going to have to figure that one out, but otherwise we're pretty good. So we did learn how to do a little bit of the mutation to create the common queen, and I have quite a bit to go to actually get the Yellorium queen and the drone, because there's quite a bit of going through all of these different links of species. And I'm just going to do that off camera because it is going to be pointless for you to sit here and watch this because these take a very long time. I might have to do something about that, but we'll have to figure that out in a different episode. But for now, I think that's all the time that I have. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'm actually really liking this. The bee breeding is kind of cool. At least it's a little bit easier now because of the new equipment of the advanced Mutatron, and I guess that just gives us a 100% chance of selecting whichever breed that we want. But otherwise, I think this will keep working in future episodes. But for now, if you could go ahead and rate the video down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.